Hello there. We are here for a little change of pace. We're doing Pokemon Y, and it is what Cutthroat after Cutthroat Kitchen, or I believe is a show that Tristan said, something like that. I don't know. Our friend group all knows what it is, but or at least knows what this means for Pokemon purposes, I guess. I don't know the source material, the Cutthroat naming convention, but in any case, it is a race with Tristan and Michael, so we will get to the point where we start first before anything. Otherwise, it is just a randomized Y, so nothing too crazy. At least for now, is what I will preface that. Especially nothing for now for me, because after the first set of punishments were doled out, I dodged them all. So bam, we got an indicator of what we're dealing with right now, which is nothing. So I'm just playing. And so the timer, which each episode will be like an hour of gameplay, the timer will be going on once we're like a button click away from the starters, basically. So it's like part of the timer is deliberating and picking your starter. But like I said, I don't have to deal with anything, any shenanigans. At least not yet. Obviously, it'll happen at some point, but right now, nothing. So yeah, we'll just putting in whatever came to mind first. So we're playing Pokemon Y. Yeah. Is it clever? Probably not. Okay. So. Okay. Well, shit. Whatever. Okay. Timer's on. I will wait a couple seconds because I accidentally clicked already, so we'll give it like a few seconds of like, oh my gosh, I'm so shocked, at this choice, which it's funny that I got a fire water grass. But yeah, so obvious choice. Let's keep it moving. As I said, it is a race, thus we gotta go as fast as we can. We haven't agreed upon like speeding that we're at right now. Like it's the game's at, or my Citra's at 200%. So it'll not be so it's slower than what I did the water lock on. For if for some reason you watched that and are watching this, which obviously Tristan and Michael didn't. So. I probably will complain at some point that this feels like it's slow just because of that, but it's not like that different, so it should be fine. But I haven't played through. Oh god, do I just lose this? Actually, I didn't consider. I just saw water type and just clicked, so hopefully it's not. It has smelling salt. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna lose this fight, but it doesn't matter. That's fine. If it was, I was worried the AI might like try to make me win, right? So I think I'm supposed to go talk to my mom. I haven't played X and Y in a while, other than doing Ancestral X with Michael, but we haven't finished the game yet. So, and like and it's playing those games feel a little different than fuck me. I fucked up on the what I need to click there. Feels a little different than whatnot. Because we like stop and change our teams over and over. Like that's the focus of the game more so than like actually like playing the story. I mean, I'll just take a few more just to be safe. This just yeah. So we're gonna buy some Pokeballs so that we can build out this team. I think it's auto capture here. Like I don't have like it's guaranteed to work kind of capture. So we will just throw the ball immediately. Yeah. I thankfully it was. I know that at some point like it was like I forget if it's this game that's coded to be what do we call it? What do we call it? It says Louisville because that's a brand that makes bats in baseball. Yeah, so I know there's something that has like a guaranteed like Pidgey, and I think it's this game, but obviously it was not a Pidgey, it was Zubat, so all good. But I probably need to train a little bit if I'm running with these, but we'll see what I have. The Gyarados site, sick. that you know what that might just come in handy for all we know. It's still old leech life, unfortunate, but that's fine. I probably need to fight something here, but I might get blown back is the problem. Like, I don't know how much I can train with these is my problem. Like, I think I'm actually gonna lose. Like, is it good? There's at least it's a good chance I do, just because, like, I don't have any strong moves on anything. So, yeah. I am a little nervous right now with this start, if you will. I think it might be a rough start with limited movesets and low base stat mons. But we're trying here. We're trying. Like I'm hoping this Cottony will give me enough experience that this will not feel terrible as it currently does, watching this leech life do literally 0 over and over. But hey, we crit, right? Or is just okay? No. All right, so I need to actually go this way. So that okay, I'm damp. So even though it can't, I don't think it gets explosion yet or whatever. But yeah, so this is something I should be able to take on. But I am damp just in case I run into things that can explode. I do have to remind myself that. The protect is annoying, but such is life. So, yeah, I don't feel great about already having to feel the need. No, that's not. That's the Pokeball person. I need just healing. I don't feel great that I already think I need to like level up my mons a bit, but like I don't think I'm like there's a good chance I might not be able to beat the trainer. I like legitimately. So I think I have to do this, even if it looks maybe a little silly that I'm already doing it this quick in the game, but I need better move than Leech Life for one on Louisville, and Head Empty just needs to be higher level so that hopefully I can use it and not run into a grass type or grass type move. But hey, that is I'm used to trying to not run into grass type moves. That is how I play the water locks after all. It's just hope that there's not too many of them. But sometimes Woodhammer is the TM for protect, you know, so it doesn't always work out. So we know this doesn't have anything threatening. It's just Fairy Wind and like Absorb. So hopefully Leech Life just keeps us at a comfortable range. Although Leech Life does like 0 freaking damage. So yeah, I have to assume that I'm going slow compared to Michael and Tristan as far as the start, but you know, that's just depends on the starter choices, right? I'm a big proponent of just like taking the fully evolved one, even if it's not a mon you think is great, just because just having the base stats early is so crucial. And so at least Michael had to pick the one with the lowest base stat total, so maybe Michael was in the same boat as me. Who knows? But I don't know that anyone else would play this safe this early. But so far I haven't seen anything overly threatening in this grass, so that makes at least me feel better to like try to grind up. Supersonic's not what I need. I need a better attacking move. Relying on Supersonic is not viable, in my opinion. So we will continue to like these levels are so low that I don't think anything will kill me. But also, I'm guessing that kind of means I probably don't get much experience. But if I can run into the Bastiodons, I'll feel really good because it's fully evolved. So surely that means it's giving me more experience than others. Okay, I didn't see the Clawitzer previously, so that's not bad. That also does no. Oh my! It has Dragon Pulse and Aura Sphere. Dude, am I just losing? I think I'm just dead, right? Yeah. We don't have a box yet, so yeah. So I think I just lose, like unironically. Like I think I just lose. So this is awkward. You know, I'm gonna have to. This is gonna be unprecedented, but I'm gonna pause the music. I'm gonna just have to ask for a clarification question here. I'm gonna see if I can get someone on the ringer here and figure out.
Hello.
Hi, so I'm going to preface this with I am currently recording because I'm in the middle of my episode, but I have to figure this out sooner rather than later.
Okay, go ahead.
So if I lose, what's the rules on starting over? Because at least I will give you a status update of I'm literally on the first route and my starter has already died, and my other mon that I have is worse, and so I expect to not be able to progress. Like I'm literally just on Route
Um,
2 trying to. I've been trying to grind, and I lost the starter already, and I'm going to
Okay.
lose the mon I caught on Route 2 in all likelihood. So
okay, so
thus I would
here's
run
what
out of
I would
usable
say.
Pokemon.
If you lose, if you lose, pause. Once you white out, pause the timer. Take the time, go back in, reset a new ROM, and then resume that new one from when you go to your starter menu.
Okay,
Does
that
that
seems to make sense.
sound
I was like that. It sounds logical. I agree. So
okay?
Tristan, you are. I believe I just heard you join the
What
call.
I would
Correct?
do.
I giving the warning of you are in my recording of my current episode because I suspect I am about to wipe. Thus, I had wanted a
Oh,
clarification on how we want to go about that.
uh,
So
wait.
what
So you
I
you think that
recommended was what if he wipes, the second it says okay, he whited out, he pauses his timer, goes in, redoes a new randomizer, and then once he gets to as soon as he clicks to hey, these are the starters, then that's when he resumes the timer.
uh,
That makes sense to me.
assumingly that you do not have any other like how we have done like Pokemon in the box at this
I'm
point.
on
Yeah.
Route 2.
Huh?
I'm on Route 2. I have literally a starter and I caught the Route 2. My starter just died as I was grinding in Route 2 because my Pokemon are not very strong. So thus I'm
Uh,
literally about to die most likely while just grinding. So that is why it was urgent to call. So I mean if I'm allowed to just like forfeit this run like and just start over to quicken this rather than wait for my Mon to actually die, I would gladly do that, but either way, I needed the
So
clarification from you two
yeah,
first.
I'd say that's how I would go about it. I would pause the timer once I white out, or like I lose the run. Okay, pause the timer, and then if you have to, pause the recording, and then like, all right, we're back here. As you can see, the timer hasn't moved. I'm gonna restart it. Three, two, one. You restart it, and then boom, you go to your starter, and you just continue
um.
from there.
So the timer is paused right now as we speak. Yeah.
No, I've still been going this whole time because I
Oh.
didn't have any clarification of what we were doing. Thus,
Okay.
that's why
So
I'm calling you in the
Mike,
middle of the recording.
Mike, Mike, what do you say
Yes.
if like we allowed to just like forfeit a run, you have to take like 3 minutes off before you could pause it and continue.
I mean, do you remember what time you called us?
I mean, on the
Well,
timer, not as much, but I mean, I can see when I started the call. Obviously, in real time, like it was about 5 minutes ago was when I started
Yeah.
trying to call. Like
it says
not an
4:15 right now. Yeah.
Hmm?
It says
Okay. So
4:15 right here.
yeah, we've been in the call for 4 minutes and change. So
Yeah, so like
I'd
it's
say,
so on
yeah.
this one,
Okay.
should it just be I'm fine to like pause it right now then, since I've been in call waiting to find out
Yes.
what would happen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just in
Because
this
Yeah.
specific
I
instance,
wouldn't
but
say
then
this counts
we can set
against
a
your time.
future precedent later for if it's
Yeah.
3 minutes or what whatever it is.
Yeah. And like
um
I said, this is something that I guess we didn't think about. I guess we didn't expect it to happen to us, but it's
we
fine. We're
didn't
working
fucking
out the
think about
kinks.
the
So,
EXP share either, bitch.
oh
Okay,
my God. Okay.
I already
Fair
saw
enough.
that. Yeah, that's on you, Tristan. It's a race. Like that's at
Yes.
least if you
so,
want my opinion
so
on it. It's a race. We didn't say it wasn't allowed. Thus, why wouldn't you use it?
okay.
But
No, no, that's fine. It's just something that like obviously it's a
There are more
game
important
changing
things right
aspect that we
now.
can
But yeah,
Chat
yes,
is
I'm on the clock here. Come on. No, I'm
You
not. I'm
said
not on the
pause it.
clock.
What the fuck's wrong with
Well, no,
you?
I can't pause the clock. I'll have to figure out how to. I'll reset
yeah.
it to the exact timing that whatever. I'll say it in the recording. As I said, I'm still recording right now as we speak. So just so this will be in there, but I will end up pausing it and then I'll fix everything to be fine. Whatever.
Okay,
Yeah. But
if the conversation's happening, There's moments where I accidentally like sped through some text, not too much.
What
but,
do you mean
like,
sped? If we set a speed setting, why would you touch it?
No, not sped. It's literally I'm button mash. That's part of the race. I button mash, but
Well,
it was
well, yeah.
So you
So
didn't
what's the
follow
issue?
dialogue.
Oh, yeah. I
it
forgot
was-
you have the punishment. Yeah.
so what I did to myself was I paused myself for 1 minute.
Well, yeah. Who
So
cares? That's fine. Use your best judgment to correct if if we're executing a punishment that we forget in something, right? It's like, hey, use your best judgment to correct it, right? Like that's fine.
that's what I did. So were you
yeah.
guys cool with 1 minute?
Whatever's
Should
fine.
Sure.
I don't care.
Sure.
Like whatever you think.
Sure. Whip yourself for a minute, I guess. I don't know. Just
Yeah. I think that doesn't
yes.
matter. Like it's an honor system of, oh, I genuinely forgot. Whoops. I will do something for penance, right? Like that's easy.
I cannot wait
Okay.
to watch this episode. By the way.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have a lot of. I mean, this is all gonna be in there. I have no intention of cutting it. I don't edit, so this is we're once. Once we're done talking, I'm pausing this shit, and then we'll be right back with whatever I figure out the timer to be.
That's perfectly fine. I'm saying so, but yeah, does my thing make sense then? Does my answer make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's pausing
Then-
it right now, or he is keeping track of what it was.
Yeah. I know what the time, what the timer I will set it to, and so I will, re-randomize, then go back to
Okay.
recording.
Yeah, sounds good. You got this.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Okay, so we're pausing it, and we'll be right back. Alright, we've returned. Defeated. Very sad, so... I will be choosing something different to be called. I'll just stick to a symbol. Alright. Yeah. It does fit perfectly. Okay. So I'm just gonna turn the timer on like right now, because I don't know when the last button click is, so I'll button mash to get there, but I set it to like 45 minutes. It's close enough estimation. I can't imagine they'll be too upset. If anything, I probably cut off some time by making it 45 minutes. But whatever, I waited for a call, and I would have, forfeited the run earlier if we want to be going into semantics, but who gives a shit? Like, 45 minutes, good enough estimation to me. So, I'll put it on the clock. Oh, hallelujah. Please save me. Please save me. Please save me. I need it so badly. Oh, it's Kieran White even sick. So Kieran is kind of the devil normally, but no, it's still Judas. It's because Kieran's a false prophet. If we're being honest here, is a common theme in every game that has Gen 5 or later. Is that Kieran just fucks our shit all the time, like the whole friend group. So it will be Judas because it's a fault. What the fuck? My computer? Okay, well is it because Jordan's cat might have loosened up the wires on my game? Or on my freaking monitor, so it just so one of my monitors just disconnected. By the way, is in case you're wondering what's going on or why I'm freaking out. So the monitor that normally has the game on it just turned itself off. So this will also probably set me back a little bit here on the time, but I do want to fix that while it's So if you're wondering why I'm not clicking any buttons right now, it's because I'm literally trying to fix it as we speak. So hopefully this doesn't mess up the recording too much or at all. I'm hoping that I'm assuming what you will see is all gonna be the same. Like I'm guessing that the recording won't notice that stuff just shifted all over my screens. But yeah, whatever, it's fine. Yeah. I'm sure I'll make up that time by just Dragon Raging through everything to start with Judas, so yeah. It's whatever. I'm not concerned about the speed of this this first episode any longer. I may have been talking previously about they're definitely faster than me up to this point, but it's got to do what I got to do thing, yada yada. No, we have Judas with energy powder, so we'll take that off. And obviously we're gonna click Dragon Rage 90% of the time, I'm betting. That's fucking... It's timid as well, that's crazy. Whatever, you know what, this... Honestly, even if I wasn't gonna die there, this will probably make the run a lot faster. So, I don't know how thrilled that Michael and Tristan will be to see that I went from the Whooper starter to now Kieran White. Maybe they'll think that the idea of the general rule now being 3 minutes, oh my god, this is just... I upgraded so hard that I could see them not being thrilled with me having to restart, but in fairness, I took my time. I was gonna say I did the crime, so I did the time, but that's just not... I didn't do a crime, I got unlucky. That Claudes are just, went all Claw Daddy on me, so... I think, I'm gonna name Conqueror Brick, because it's like a brick wall. Guts, minus attack nature, but it's still a Guts Conqueror. I can't be upset. I think it's good. Big shock there, right? So I think we're due an ad, so I'm getting ready to... No ad, crazy. I was during the catching tutorial, I was gonna be lightning fast on stopping the ad, but no ad yet. But in any case, if you care, the Diancie that was on the original loading screen that I did show, or not loading, but the intro for the game, was a Crustal this time. So there's that. But otherwise, I don't have any interesting topics to talk about beyond hopefully laughing my way to victory with with Kieran White. But I'm just gonna go. I don't need to train this time, so we will just move along. And try to catch another Mon here. I didn't pick up the what's it called? I did not pick up any potions this time. That's because I probably don't need them right now, I'll be honest. And I have the energy, but that's cruel to give me this as the encounter. But hey, maybe head empty. You are not the problem. Louisville was the problem. Not really. Louisville didn't have a chance. Neither of them would have gone into hell if I was gonna be if we were assigning heaven and hell, since we didn't have a box to do that. that was not their fault. That was just unlucky. So, yeah, let's put someone else in the front. This time I'm water absorb and I got a protector, sure. Whatever, we're just not gonna run into anything that has arena trap or shadow tag, you know, all that stuff. So we do need to get levels on these things. And since we have a heal person with us, no time like the present. The early Simipour seems like it would be strong just because of the early access to Scald. Like, the stats aren't great, but like the just natural access to Scald is crazy. Like, I feel like that's just so strong compared to, like, I always complain about the water types always getting nice. Like Water Pulse. Oh, they would have been so mad if I had gotten this and my team coming out of the forest was Rayquaza, Kyurem, and yeah. As long as it doesn't have Dragon Rage, I'm fine. But I'm gonna just assume nothing has anything that can kill this, right? That's the plan forever. Because otherwise I will lose and be sad, and that's not. I forget if she auto heals us or if we have to talk to her. I think we have to talk to her, yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. I think that now I'm in a good spot. Obviously I have no punishments other than the punishment of just a bad start, but that's not really the same idea. Obviously, I was gonna edit the punishment section to try to say something about Clawitzer, because that's obviously what slapped us up, but I couldn't fit anything that I wanted on there, so the Claw Daddy has my eternal respect, but it's just not gonna show up on the screen, I guess is the best way to phrase it. I still want this to like kill something, but so that I don't have to switch train. That's not bad. Just to get more XP. But yeah, I do want to get a few levels on this stuff so that we are, in case for some reason I can't just solo for a bit with this. I know Michael's gonna cringe with the thought of me soloing, but that is how this is gonna go for a bit, obviously. Like, come on. But like, I want to use the other mods and have them ready to use, but we have Dragon Rage to start the game, so you know, it's a race. We're gonna go. And also, once we get Judas to above 40 HP, then we can feel really nice about not being in Dragon range ourselves. But I don't like that you have to go and ask her to heal compared to previous games. Like, if they didn't set the precedent already, right, that'd be one thing. Like, it's not that big of a deal to do it, and she does remind you. So it's more so just because previous games, like, it would just be automatic. So, especially after, is it what, Reversal Mountain that I got blown back out in, or got my back blown out in, better way to phrase that. So, I know Bianca healed, actually no, Bianca doesn't heal you in that, right, because you have the doctor. So then what game am I thinking of then? Riley in Platinum did it, right? So that's something. So I guess, yeah, but Gen 4 is better than Gen 5, let's be, you know. This is not a new opinion to anyone who has talked to me before, right? So I do want to pound and see if that'll 2-hit KO. I really did not. That's disappointing, but I think Brick can handle this. Oh, it does 2-hit KO. Let's go. Let's get a fighting move at some point. Would be sick. But you know, whenever you're ready, Brick. No rush. No rush whatsoever. I'm willing to fight extra trainers, by the way. Again, I've said it's a race, but I'm good to fight extra trainers right now, specifically because we're just gonna get healed anyway. And ooh, you've activated my guts. Get fogged. So like realistically, I don't mind getting these early levels because then I can kind of speed through later. Is the logic I have in my head. Is like I give up a little bit of time now because just getting these early levels will feel real good. I do want to heal. I know I was what's it called? Burned, but that's not, I don't think, quite worth it. But at this point, if it has water absorb, then I can't kill it. So we'll just switch out. But I think I'll just, at this point, we fought the trainers, and that's what I cared more about. So I will go on to the next route. Oh, but I can't not take this experience, of course. God, this forest had some nice stuff in here. Like, damn. Like, I feel like I would have been pretty happy with everything. And I do like Quagsire. You know, head empty. At least Michael knows that head empty, the Quagsire for the Ancestral X run I was referring to, that we're still in the middle of, carried me through like the first half of the game. So I will never complain about it. However, obviously it just didn't work out the last time, right? So, but that's okay. That's how the world works sometimes. I'll leave you in the front, just in case I can. But this is Route 3, as we see by the sign. There's no freaking way. So the problem is, if it has the moveset I think it has, I can't risk running. Which, for the sake of so I always say that dupes species is all optional. Would they kill me? Would they actually kill me if I did this? I do have half a mind to want to catch us, obviously. But I think they would kill me. Oh, this might kill me, though. If I don't run. I'm faster than this, though, right? Like, now I'm risking so much. Whatever. I'm clicking run. It's dupes. They might kill me if I actually like caught this and ran with 2 Kyurem Whites. Like if I really wanted to, but I will not do that. Which, now that I know Kyurem Whites are here, I should have switched out the. Yeah, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I'm just gonna click run and hope for the best here. All right, let's regroup here. I didn't buy heals, so that, now I'm getting punished for it. Okay, we have 1 potion, and the energy powder is 150. However, I am gonna put Judas in the front, and I think I'm just gonna fight this trainer first before trying to get another encounter. Because if I keep running into that, I'm just risking more and more. So there's just no point in doing that. So, oh, all right. We weren't prepared for that at all. Not at all. But yeah, I very much want to. I think it would be funny if I caught a second Kyurem White, but also it'd be difficult to catch. Like, let's not be assume that like it was just gonna like, oh, I'm just gonna catch it, right? Like that's a bold assumption on my part. I'm also gonna beat this person first. I need to make sure I'm not in any danger from my encounters, apparently, because of course I would run into. I should probably have looked it up, like if it actually has Dragon Rage or not, because I don't know what level. Because obviously I got mine at 5, and I was facing level 4s, so I don't know if like I would think it should still have it, right? Like that seems like it should. Okay, different encounter, great. So I don't have to. Except for starters are hard to catch, right? So I'm gonna Icy Wind because I don't think it should kill. So I think I have to do this to try to catch it. Okay, I credit, sure, whatever, that's fine. It's. No, I mean, it would have been great to add a Delphox to the party. I would never complain, but that's again assuming I was gonna catch it, right? I'm not gonna assume that. And especially at full health, I don't think I would have. Like I really like that seems very unlikely. Is there any broken shit gonna be? Helix Fossil is pretty nice to just take an extra thing, but everything else is not that big of a deal. Insect Plate is notable to keep in mind for later, though, I guess. So I shouldn't say nothing's a big deal, but I kind of don't want to spend too much money because I want to buy the. I do want to buy that fossil, but I also do need just a stock of potions. Like, I'm gonna take 10. So I'm gonna hope I get enough money before I leave here, basically. Right, that's the idea here. And I forgot to switch the thing out of the front. The Judas. But yeah, this has just been a weird run, or weird episode altogether, right? There's been some lows, there's been some highs, there's been some jump scares of second Kiram White. What is Luck Incense? Is that that's not money, right? Oh, it is. Hell yeah. Okay. This episode's all over the place, and I think it's in a good way, because there's just like, I think that we're off to actually a good start. We're just off to a slow start. That's how I will phrase it. Is that while things did not start immediately well, obviously this new, rejuvenated run, I think is promising. I'm not gonna say it's a guaranteed anything, because you never know. But I am hoping that Judas can lead us to the promised land. And anyone that thinks otherwise, you can go follow Jesus. I will follow Judas. Yeah. So it's so interesting that the levels here are so low that it feels weird to me that it would be this low when the forest is already that low. It's just seems like it's a bit much to me. That they could have raised it a little bit, but I understand that it's the beginning of the game. They don't have a real need to do it. It's like it's only for hardcore people that actually care about the levels being higher and it being either more challenging, or for in this purpose, I just want them to be higher level so I get more experience, right? So I think that me saying that is kind of whatever. It's out of we got the skull fossil, dude. We're gonna be swimming in fossil. One of these has, yeah, King's Rock, sick. Yeah, like this run feels good so far. Obviously, I can't guarantee that it's gonna go swimmingly forever, but up to this point, I was gonna say no complaints, but that's not true. I can always complain about the claws are fucking me up, and me just not having moves that could really like do anything to progress. So you know what? I've changed my mind. I deserve this. I was supposed to not be punished, and yet I got a punishment from the gods. So, I deserve this, is what I'm gonna go with. That's the new stance. I will be very ecstatic when I get a new move on Brick, but until then, we're just gonna pound away. I'm gonna lead this time with Brick in hopes that okay, I'm not gonna attack this at all. Magby, we're just gonna throw balls at you. This is Route 22 encounter, and I'm saying this aloud not necessarily to say to you the viewer, oh, clarifying this or whatever, as if you didn't know already. But it's more for me, for when I inevitably probably watch this back, or also just in the moment. Yeah. So, but I will probably still be doing that a lot throughout. Dude, come on. I can't be just getting everything poisoned as I throw a million balls at this. Come on. Whatever. You know what? We'll just go Judas. I might just end up killing this. Like, again, this is a race. I do have to consider whether this is going to be a useful mon going forward, which I do maintain that. Even as a Magmar, even if I can never fully evolve, I think it'll still be good. Especially if we get, not if, it's when we get an Eviolite, right? I assume every game gives us a timing of this is when we get Eviolite after the invention of it. So I don't know off the top of my head, but here, take a Premier Ball. Oh, it baited me. I thought it was gonna be caught there. Okay, I don't think it has a physical move, but I am leered a million times, so I don't like that. Don't love it, but it's mentally noted. Like I really okay. At this point, this is just a waste of time. It's waste of time, waste of money. I need to cut bait on this. But I need to stop running into those. Well, I will do that a lot. I think I will be doing that a lot. There's no other thought to say to finish that. It's just straight up, I'm gonna do that a lot on accident. I'm going to clear out the trainers this way. I know I'm not. I keep saying it's a race, and then I keep doing things that aren't make it look like I think it's a race. But it serves two purposes: money and switch training. So we're gonna do it, and I'm gonna have to keep yelling at myself to do it because I just, if this is Mega, this is gonna be annoying. Wait, no, Mega Dynasty doesn't exist yet, right? Hold up. Yeah, it doesn't exist yet. So I'm chilling. Like any of these, yeah, if it has rock move or fairy move, I don't care. And I didn't even kill it. That's unfortunate. But all good. And yeah, even though it's a race, as I just said, I'm gonna do stuff that doesn't look like it's a race, such as this. But this is also saving money, which I think. Do I have enough money for the fossil yet? Nope. Okay. We're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to go do this area, if I'm being honest. But circumstances, I think, dictate that I am actually supposed to do this. Are you serious? So I see Parting Shot is yeah, I've now seen it from multiple things, right? So on my radar that Parting Shot is a probably common TM. It's good to know. Finally, we are never clicking Focus Energy. And realistically, we probably never click Bide also. Or Leer, but you know, corner cases on those, I think. So. Thankfully, we have that fighting move. Low kick is interesting. It'll be more valuable after level 40 because everything will be full evolved. But obviously, we can still run into bigger mons currently. So low kick isn't necessarily bad currently either. It's just like not as consistent. But yeah, let's give it a whirl. I don't think even if this has a super effective move would ever one-shot me. Also, it's level 6, okay, so definitely not. But I do need to move low kick up in the order though, because I'm definitely clicking that more than anything else as of now on the current moveset. But yeah, I'm guessing that I'm going to end after the gym, probably. But I don't know how much further I'm going to get. And I most certainly expect to be the furthest. Or not furthest, like the opposite of that. Like I was gonna say furthest behind, but that doesn't really. Like I'm gonna be, you know, in last place as far as where everyone stopped. That's what I'm. Better way to phrase that. And then since we have the knowledge, and the recording's in here, I guess, right? We have the knowledge that Tristan did not use the EXP share when given the opportunity, so that seems to make it obvious to me that more than likely, if I had to guess, that Michael is probably the furthest ahead. However, I can't imagine it's like he's. Like any one person is going to be super far ahead, barring getting just a great start, right? Like that's, like say if you had to say Kiram White as your first starter, then maybe you might be going crazy. But if you don't have that, then I imagine like even if you have just like a decent mon, a solid mon, whatever, maybe it's probably decently close, right? Like I don't know that anyone's going to be super far ahead of each other. Like it's all relative, of course, so who knows? But I'll be interested to see how everyone else is running. Oh no. Thankfully, I'm out of the dragon rage. So my reaction was a bit extreme. I will admit it. And I could have always clicked imprison, but so if they won the speed tie and clicked imprison, I actually would have been in trouble. So never mind. My reaction was not extreme because I actually did lose the speed tie, as you saw, but they clicked icy win instead of imprison. But if they clicked imprison, I actually think I could have lost, unironically. So that means transform's a TM, which is a problem for my current strategy. So I will have to figure that out. Is there anything in here that matters? It's money, right? Yeah. Because X attacks are money, as I always say. Because I don't like X items. Like I will always just sell them. Like they can make unwinnable situations winnable. I do agree with that, but I'm just not a fan of that. Like I just have never felt they're great. I can't directly compare it to like healing moves and having access to heals, right? Like that's another stance that I'm always pretty firm on. That I forgot to ask if he gives me a water. How do I get back up? I don't know if he does, but I hope he does so that I don't look stupid for doing this. Fuck me. He doesn't. I'm just I'm wasting time. Alright. Yeah, we'll just go. Do I still want levels? I don't think I care at this point. I think for the sake of gym leader, I should do less battles if I can, because I just want to try to steamroll through this, and if I can. I don't think it's probably not worth switch training at this point, because we're also about to get the XP share, so it's kind of just better for my position right now. Alright. We will fight Viola. Voila. Swimmer Zoe. Many aliases, obviously. So we're already, I think, also in the level range that we don't actually need more grinding anyway. So even if this wasn't a Judas on our screen situation here, but especially with that, I can just do this and no one can stop me. So I'm sure Michael is gonna love this so much.
Hi, I'm accident attorney Kevin Crockett.
Well, yeah.
You've been injured in
Speaking
an
of
accident,
things
you have
that
a lot of questions.
Michael loves, Kevin. That is for sure. So maybe that makes up for what he's seeing on the screen that I am doing currently. But TM for hypnosis is not something I'm thrilled about. I'll be real. Hypnosis is just way too low accuracy for my liking. So do I have enough money for the insect plate? Because if I can buy that and just have it ready for the future, that's probably worth it. Because I will probably use it at some point. And then the Dawn Stone, though, is not something that I think is like a more than likely I will use it kind of item. So we will chug along, and we will get the EXP share. So now, even less reason to use anything else, just like Michael likes it. Silcoon, hey, speaking of the insect plate, boom, there you go. That's totally how it's gonna go down. I think I could probably attack it with head empty. I do want to catch things, by the way, in case the last encounter showed. I feel like it showed my intent was there to catch the Magby. It was just not meant to be. So I did need to at some point be like, hey, I need to move along, right? So I will. Like I don't think, like, usually the way I would think, when you in a race, there is a valid strategy to just skip encounters, right? But I think this early in the game, skipping feels like a bad strategy. So I don't remember which one evolves into which. I'm assuming this one goes to Beautifly. So hopefully that's the case, because the nickname will probably reflect that, right? Or you know what? I'm just gonna call it meta for metamorphosis, because then that's a somewhat neutral name. Is how I think of it. So let's get around and get these items, and I will fight any trainers in the way, because I think the experience is probably worth it for just trying to set me up for the future. Third. Okay. I got baited by the pattern. Man, I've run into so many crazy wild Pokemon. There are a lot of good stuff out there, but obviously, we're in Gen 6, so there's just a lot of Pokemon, right? So of course, there's gonna be good stuff out there that seems to stand to reason. We might as well take a quick peek at our Silcoon named Meta. I don't know that there is an item ball. Never mind. I do. Oh my god, I went the wrong way. How tragic. Oh, much embrace more money. I'm just picking up money everywhere. I will fight you. Because as with the XP share here, there's no reason to not. Which I suspect at some point, either someone's going to propose, and by someone I mean Tristan, is going to propose a punishment that you can't use the EXP share. Or the other option is we come together and decide that we just all are not going to do. Holy shit. If anyone watched the Waterlock, you know that assault vests are OP. So we will be slapping that right onto Judas pronto. I probably should have killed it since I have Turbo Blaze, so there's nothing to be afraid of as far as like a potential sturdy like explosion or whatever, right? So running probably didn't make sense there. So I will just get the quick experience since I can clear these really fast. So if I wasn't confident that I could clear them quickly, maybe I wouldn't try to do these, but we don't live in that world, so I don't have to think about that. I can just go fight the trainers and be very, very happy that Judas is here to lead us to the promised land, which is hopefully in a faster pace than Michael and Tristan. But at the minimum, I'd like to, not get destroyed again and have to start over again. Okay, it is in fact the weed fly. Very nice. Meta. Absorb, you know, not the best move in the world, but more moves than just Harden. Can't complain about that, realistically. So, as we are winding down here, I think that I'll be curious to see what happened with them, obviously. But on top of that, they're going to be most excited to see what happened with me, obviously. As I'm going to imagine it's hard to beat the highs and lows of this episode. This one should definitely be the most entertaining first one. However, maybe on some level, the entertainment level goes way down when Michael sees that his worst nightmare comes to fruition. And I think the funny thing was when we were like brainstorming a bunch of stuff. Spooky play, nice. The idea of like, oh, so, you know, solo running, whatever, like, oh, getting like a Dragon Rage mon. Like I proposed, I think, Garchomp because we had Cynthia in the previous run, but then Tristan said Kyurem, so that's funny. Maybe he'll find that haha funny, not so haha funny. That I am doing the start with Kyurem run, but there's a good chance that both of them put something into the universe about trying to make sure I don't have this Kyurem for my run. There's feels like there's a big target on my back already, even though I most likely am the furthest behind as of when I'm gonna be stopping. But I'm not gonna say that it's not obvious that there probably should be a target on my back, right? I am hard pressed to imagine that anyone else has something that can speed through the game as quickly, at least the early game, as quickly as just a Dragon Rage user that also is Giga tanky, right? Like Dragon Rage user is one thing, but when you get the, you know, one of the tankiest ones, then that's even more reason to fear it. Wide guard being returned probably won't be a big deal, I'd have to imagine. Let's go heal up, and I think that's probably where we'll end up having to end it, unless I can't even get there because this scene. All right, let's. Oh, this is a cafe. Whatever. I didn't even get to the Pokemon Center. It's fine, but we have to stop here. So, as you can see, the squad so far. We save here, and so that punishments counter may change the next time we're back, because we have another round of punishments before the next time I record this. So, thanks for watching this emotional roller coaster, and I'll see you next time.